Hey everyone, ZeroJD here with the X-Play Fans channel. I'm here to give you a quick taste of Odium to the core. Odium, if you don't know, means hatred. So this means, I believe it means hate to the core, or hatred to the core, which kind of makes sense because if, when you look, the little character you play as looks very angry. But this game has one of the most bizarre options I've ever seen before. Shafts. No idea what it means. But anyways, it's one of those games where you're essentially going left to right and avoiding obstacles and all that kind of stuff. In this one, I've gotten a little ways in, and as you can see at the top of each level there is a kind of a rating for the level, and at the bottom there's these things they want you to kind of achieve. The left one is like these little orbs you collect, the middle one is score, and the right one is secret unlocks, which is a little lock, which makes sense. One of my biggest issues with this game is that it's fully done with the A button, so if you're holding, like, the less time you tap the A button, the higher your score goes. However, of course, you need to maneuver and all that kind of stuff. And this game actually has started to hurt my finger playing, because when you're adjusting a lot and stuff like that, you're repetitively hitting the A button, and that actually starts to hurt. So you see that guy? He actually kind of looks like he doesn't really care about stuff. But we're going to go ahead and do the second level, mostly because the point I'm getting at is I don't think I could get too far in while on a video. I'd have to focus. But as you can see, this is about all you do. You're kind of just going through these levels, tapping A, holding A, whatever. There does seem to be a charge state. I don't know exactly what that does. I think maybe it speeds you up. Other than that, your speed is kind of mostly controlled by the game itself. You'll actually speed up and slow up at random times, which has actually caused me to die a few times. So if I actually go like really quiet here, that's kind of why that it's kind of got to focus. But this level here is kind of easy, and as you can hear, the music's actually kind of good. It's hit and miss for some other levels. I do like this one though. It might be hit and miss for the other levels because I've spent so much time on them, just kind of annoyed. Just because, like, after doing something so many times and dying so many times, everything about a game kind of ticks you off. So, and red is good. They told me that early on, and then that's about all they give you. And then holding A. You can see my score going up there. But yeah, I've had times where it's like, hey, I'm doing real good, and I adjust for, like, hey, I'm going in at this certain speed, and all of a sudden it'll speed you up or slow you down, so you slam into something that you were actually cleared to avoid otherwise. Might show you the boss level that I'm at, but I'm not going to show you too much because this is about all the game is. It is sadly one of those games that suffers from, like, hey, there's cool crap going on in the background, but you're so focused on your character that you can't really pay attention. You'll notice that I'm kind of avoiding, there's these little areas on the ground that have red lines on them. That's actually a secret area where those locks are, but So I actually got to this level with no problem at all because I actually beat it. And it's a 2-skull level, so it's not that bad. So we will continue. I don't know if my score was better or not. I got through level 1 and 2 fairly easily. This one about here is about when my thumb started to really hurt, and it actually continued to hurt after I stopped playing. The joint at the base of the thumb really started to hurt. Also does this like zoom in and zoom out, and I don't know what exactly controls that at all. And then of course now we have water that pushes you down and stuff like that. Gotta get these switches, gotta get the checkpoint. For those curious, for those curious about achievements, they have ones for dying like 10 times, 100 times. I think there's one for like 1,000 times and stuff like that. Not the achievements, the checkpoints are hit and miss. Sometimes they really are well placed and semi-close together, but other times there's like, I just got through like sections just feel like they're just way too long and way too involved. So like there, that slow down. Oh, it started to speed up, and I wasn't ready for it. Music kind of fades out when you go underwater. I haven't gotten to a section yet where it's big enough that I can actually kind of like just hold A and do a full spin. But like this weird slowdown. Maybe because it's like on an easier level, but. But I can tell you for certain it has actually just killed me at times. There it is, see? So that's why I don't think I control it, because it always happens in the exact same points. Keep moving. Oh yeah, and it's like once you've done like a section a bunch of times, once you get to like the slowdown section, it's agony to have to just kind of just crawl through these tiny sections that you know you can ace. See, let's keep an eye out for one of those secret areas and see if I can't get through it. There it is. Perfect. And it looks like levels are unlocked sequentially, not like, hey, I'm like unlocking this with this many orbs or anything like that. So you've got to beat stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I really like muffled music. I don't know what about it is. Also, if you haven't noticed at the bottom, that's my progress, and then that little spike is actually where I've died. So you can see there's that little spike there. The top is a score. Upper right is how many of those little orbs I've collected out of 136 for this level. I don't know if there's a max of 136. I don't think there would be, because when you take a secret thing, unless the secret one has enough to also, maybe that is what it is. It's just offset. It's like even now, my thumb is starting to ache. Got a new high score. Good for me. I don't know what this is. See, luckily I didn't look up. Like that feels like, hey, flashing new high score would distract me enough to murder me. Like this section is not hard at all. Also, the place where I've been pushing the button has started to kind of be sore. Like, yeah, you push buttons a lot during gameplay, but you're also moving your thumb around, so it's not like the same exact repetitive movement over and over again. And then you get to the see, and then there's a core. So I think it's like he doesn't look like he doesn't look like he's angry or anything. He just kind of looks nonplussed about all this. So I definitely didn't get to the high score. Not that I'm very broken up about it. Let's go to the main menu. And then I'll show you this boss that I'm at now. So there's a little cutscene here where he's kind of floating around and just kind of, yeah, here, like, see, like, he kind of just looks tired. See, now he kind of looks angry. That or the look that the Futurama characters get when they're plotting. Look at that little dude. You have different, oh, I died. You have different size spikes than I do. I will hate you. He's purple. Maybe that's love? I don't know. If this is Green Lantern rules, red means hatred, and then purple means love. So this one I actually have to hit these switches as he gets there, or it's gonna lock me out. A lot of stuff happens before, like on reaction stuff. So you are like, it doesn't feel like a lot of these levels you could beat with a like one like perfect like go through it once. I mean, I really want to know what shafts on and off means. See, I liked this music. Like, also, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that with stuff happening, kind of happening to the music, which I think is really dope, and I like in games like this. They also do it close enough to your character so you can see that. But like all the crazy stuff in the background, I'm kind of missing. But I guess there's not like too much insanity happening. I think it's a junkyard. I don't really know. Oh, this music's actually pretty good. Oh, the space expanders got me. Also, the length of the bar on the bottom is deceptively like long. Like, I don't think I've spent more than maybe 5 or 10 minutes on any level. And I bet that... Ooh. God. Space lasers. Spacers. If I played an instrument, it'd probably be the space bass. What is happening? Oh, so yeah, this definitely is a boss fight. So we'll finish this up and we'll end it there. I bet I was supposed to hit that. Yep. See, that is a good checkpoint. Also, those seem like inconsequentially dangerous. That was me, though. I have now moved to my pointer finger. But that, like, if I have to give, like, the worst critique, I moved back to my thumb, by the way. If I have to give the biggest critique is that it should be essentially all the buttons can move you. But I bet if you have an Elite controller, I'm sure you can map everything. Wow, all of a sudden I'm not doing good. I've moved to my left hand now, so we'll try that. It's gonna be our goal to finish this boss on this little video for you guys. Use this as a partial guide. All right, let's go. We got this. I'm a sucker to anything that has music going to the beat of whatever's happening on screen. If I can't finish this in another death, I will let you all go. But yeah, like those little tentacles coming out to the beat is like great. I love it. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. Ooh. Okay, so it just looks like I gotta collect those and... Oh, okay. See, like that kind of stuff is kind of annoying that I don't feel like I really had a forewarning to that, but I am ZeroJD. This is Odium to the core. Check out our other videos. Thank you very much for watching. If you're into that kind of game, I guess that's what you're gonna want. But actually stopping and looking at my thumb, I actually have a red imprint on where I've been tapping the button, so take that into mind that it kind of hurts to play this game, at least for me. Thank you and have a nice day.